What if you had the power to reset the day? It might come in handy during an alien invasion, but not even this power could save this movie from its marketing team. Hey everybody, welcome back to TLTV. My name is Tyler, and this week we're going to talk about why good movies don't always do as well as they should. With the advancements of technology, it seems like anyone with a camera and a few bucks can make a movie these days, and that includes major corporations like BMW and Tom Ford. Yet, we know that once the film is made, that's just half the battle. Thus, we're going to talk about... Who says thus? I'm reading too much Shakespeare. After the movie is made, there is a certain process of distribution and marketing in order to get the movie seen. That way the studio can, make their money back. If all the components of the studio are not together on how to move forward with a movie, it can end in disaster. And such is the case with this week's pick, Edge of Tomorrow. Or is it Live, Die, Repeat?
30 seconds to drop!
No. Is it Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow?
Come find me when you wake up!
I have no fucking idea. So, the story of the movie is actually really brilliant. There's an alien invasion, and Tom Cruise's character gets stripped of his rank and thrown in with the general infantry to storm this beach during the alien invasion. He dies, and then he wakes up in order to just do it all over again. However, he still has the knowledge of everything he did the first time, and then the second time, and then the third time. Now, he has gained this power and realizes that he can use it to his advantage to try and stay alive, to try and make it further and further into the day and potentially stop the invasion from going any further. During the battle, he runs into Emily Blunt's character, who has experienced this herself, but has since lost the power. Now, she helps him in order to use this power to try and stop the war once and for all. Because the aliens are going to invade and they want to take over the entire planet and no human will survive. The problem wasn't the trailers or the movie posters or any of that. It was the fact that they weren't united on the front of what to actually call the movie. The most basic thing out there. If you're going to look something up, you're going to look it up by its title. If you want to look up Stranger Things on Netflix, you type in Stranger Things. If you look up A Quiet Place, Emily Blunt's new movie, you look up A Quiet Place, or even Quiet Place, and it'll get you somewhere. The problem is, the studio was divided on what to call it in the first place. So the film's director wanted to use the title Live, Die, Repeat. Warner Brothers didn't like that as much and decided to use it as the tagline in all of their marketing stuff, but changed the title to Edge of Tomorrow. Fine, right? Except somehow, through the marketing, and I don't know who got their, influence to do this, Live, Die, Repeat ended up becoming more of a thing in the marketing than the actual title itself. It was put into all of the trailers. It was 10 times the size of the actual title on the posters. So you've got this Live, Die, Repeat image and text into people's brains with this movie that is not titled Live, Die, Repeat. So they go and they look for it. Live, Die, Repeat. I'm sure some of it came up, but it's not called Live, Die, Repeat. It's called Edge of Tomorrow. And then once it left the theaters and was released for home viewing, they changed the title on some platforms to Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow. I have never heard of a movie changing its title after it leaves the box office. That's just ludicrous. Another slight problem with this is that Tom Cruise had recently done a movie that seemed similar in tone. 2013's Oblivion. The two movies had very similar color palettes. And that kind of made people think, oh, this is the same movie, or it's just another iteration of the same story, always done a similar movie or a sequel or whatnot. So that could also contribute to this movie not doing as well. But I urge you, if you have not seen it and you do like sci-fi movies, check it out. This is one of the most original stories I've seen in a long time. It is based off a 2004 Japanese light novel called All You Need Is Kill. So it has a source material that it's come from, but it's not a remake. That's it for this week. Thanks again for watching. I did take all of your comments into consideration and have added those requests to my list of things to review, so keep an eye out for those in the future. As always, hit that like button to follow me on Facebook for new episodes, and hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, and be sure to tick that little bell so you're notified when new episodes pop up. Also, you can always follow me on social media at Tyler J. Lamar and on the Stardust app at TLTV for my raw reactions to see what I'm currently watching right now. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.